Spiritual Living Yolo, coming to you live from the beautiful Grand Prince here in downtown Winchester, California. We got a great service for you today, so glad to see you. Got a little Christmas spirit going on up here. We're going to start off with a little song of mine called God is the Answer. God in me, and in everything I see God in you, and in everything you do, God is love. As sure as the stars above, love is mine. As sure as the sun will shine. See in our hearts, know in our mind. We are the stars, see how we shine. We are the light that shows the world. God is the answer. God is the answer.
Oh boy, welcome. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Oh boy, we have got ourselves a morning here, eh? Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Yolo. My name is Reverend David Clark. I'm the senior minister here, and it's my pleasure, my joy to welcome you here to our service this morning. We've got so much going on, and tonight is a very special night. We've got our cabaret that's happening tonight. Yes, a lot of great acts, a lot of great music, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I just can't wait. Billy, how you doing over there?
I'm doing good. Working hard to get this together. You know, this is quite a feat, but we're pulling it together and got a very exciting show. One of the people starring on tonight's show is with us this morning, Gary Weinberg.
You get just a little taste of Gary today.
Yeah, you get a little bit of Gary and a little bit more tonight.
And a lot more tonight.
So you got to come back. You got to come back tonight. Bring your friends, and it's going to be quite the show. We're doing things a little bit differently. We've got kind of we're trying to make it a little bit more like a show. We're going to, like I feel like we're going to that Judy Garland and what's his face, Mickey Rooney. When they would get together and they'd say, "Well, we got a space, and we got a space.
The barn.
We got a barn. We'll just put a show together." And that's kind of what we're doing. It's a little slapdash kind of. And you're a big part of it, David. I mean,
He's the Mickey Rooney.
Yes, I am the Mickey Rooney.
I don't know about that, but anyway, it's very exciting, and so we're gonna just have a wonderful service and then start getting ready.
Yeah. So we got a laser beam focused service planned for you all today, and then we're gonna start getting ready for this cabaret. But before we do, I want to mention our Dare to Care campaign. I would be remiss if I did not mention that and how things are going right now. So before we see the total. This is impromptu, Billy. Could you give us a little dun, 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 dun? Yeah. Wow. Billy Larkin, everyone. Our new total of pledges is $39,474. And we've still got 3 weeks to go to get to our goal of $50,000 pledged for our organization, for our center's expenses and our upkeep and our plans for the future. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
We're so very close to blowing the roof off the old water tower, and I just want to thank everyone and remind you, if you have not made your pledges, please go out and make your pledges. Very easy to do. You can do it at our website, cslyolo.org. You can there's a pledge link there, and there's some pledge cards on the back table. You can just fill one out and get that done right away. I think those are your two options. So take one of those options and get that pledge in, and thank you for your support.
This water tower, not the real one, right?
Right, this water tower, not the real one. There are some concerns we're actually going to blow the roof off the real water tower. We're not doing that. So, yeah, I know. So you don't have to worry about it. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. We have a special welcome gift for you, and just welcome and thank you for being here. So you might be wondering, what is science of mind? That is the philosophy that we teach. That is the textbook that we teach from. And basically, it teaches spiritual principles and how to bring about our good through thought, belief, and the interconnectedness of all life. That means that we are one with God. God is one with us. It is the realization that there is a power for good in the universe, greater than we are, and we can use it. That's terrific news. We are all empowered. It's our birthright. So one of the ways that we use this power is through our beliefs. And we have 4 core beliefs here at the Center for Spiritual Living Yolo, and I want to share those with you now. Number 1, we believe that love is all there is. Everything is revolved around love. We're going to talk about that in today's talk. But everything is an expression of love, a call for love, motivated by love. Love is all around us, and we cannot escape it. So we might as well embrace it and grasp onto as much as we can conceive of. So that's what we believe. Love is all there is. Number 2, we believe that all thought is creative and influential. Thoughts are things. And everything around you has been preceded by thought. So we pay a lot of attention to what we think and what we believe in this philosophy. Number 3, we believe this wholeheartedly, that you are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are right now. That's right. The you that is you. The you that is you beyond all condition. The you that is making all the decisions is whole, perfect, and complete right now. And we believe this about ourselves, and we believe this about each other. And this belief transforms how we approach the world. Not from a position of lack and unworthiness, but from a position of being loved and empowered and uplifted by God at all times. Because we have Spirit alive in us. And we believe this about everyone, whether you're here or not here. Number 4, we believe in a world that works for everyone, and we're working from that world together. And this is a world that runs on love and law and cause and effect the same way it always has since the beginning of creation. We're just using these laws and using these rules and principles to bring about our good in our lives, because we're all connected. So as we do this, we will start to see and experience a world that is working for everyone. And now, it's time for my favorite time of the day, our Namaste time. It's so wonderful to see so many beautiful, shining faces out there. Let's all do our Namaste time and know that as we're looking at that other person directly across from us, we're looking at a whole, perfect, and complete shard of the infinite, an expression of the divine. So, let's Namaste. And if you would, come by and say namaste to our online audience. Our stream is going loud and proud today. Oh, that is such a wonderful practice. Don't you feel filled up after you do that? It's like, man, I saw so many shades of God and I recognize them right off. Okay, so now please welcome our practitioner of the day, Marty Meyer. She's going to come up and share our vision and mission and today's affirmation. Good morning, Marty.
To share now with you our vision and mission statement. And I'm going to read it first and then invite you to join me. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. Together. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. And our mission statement is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. Together? Our mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. Thank you. And each week we have an affirmation. And this week's affirmation is, I let the fire of infinite love blaze in my heart. Together. I let the fire of infinite love blaze in my heart. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now as we enter into the more contemplative portion of today's service, please join me in singing Holy Light of Love.
quotes this morning. The first one is, love is the central flame of the universe, nay, the very fire itself. Love is self-givingness through creation, the imparting of the divine through the human. And it's by Ernest Holmes in Science of Mind. We humans are feeling creatures who think, rather than thinking creatures who feel. That's Jill Bolt Taylor, Whole Brain. And our last one is by Charles Fillmore. I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me. Thank you. And Marty Meyer will lead us in the invocation.
So I just invite everyone right now to take a moment and relax. Breathe into that heart space. Just let go of anything that came before this moment or anything that's going to come on later in the day. Just let it go. And just be right in this moment, in your heart space. Knowing that there is ever only one thing going on here. There's just one power that flows through all that exists. There's one intelligence that indwells everything. There's one presence that embodies all things. And we know that this something is the sum total of all good. So it is love and peace and joy. It is perfect health, abundance. It is all good. And just feeling that and knowing that it is in, around, and as who we are. It is in every cell of our body. It is who we are. And just feeling that. And being in this deep understanding of oneness opens our hearts in thanksgiving, in gratitude, in trust, in faith. And so we bless this service. We bless Reverend David Clark for his inspiring words. We bless Billy Larkin and Gary Weinberg for the uplifting and joyous music that they bring. We bless Patrick Hennessy behind the scenes, making sure that the technology makes everything run smoothly. We bless everyone who comes early to help bring the service together. And we bless everyone who's here to enjoy it now. Thank you, everyone. Knowing that everything is unfolding in absolute perfection, exactly the way it is. We let it go, we allow it to be so, and we affirm that all is well with the words, and so it is. Thank you.
I think it is safe to say that this will no longer be the contemplative portion of our service.
Oh dear.
So this is a song I wrote about 20 years ago, and it is my attempt to I guess, put into music how I view the second principle that David mentioned, which is all thought is creative and influential. And it goes like this. Are you thinking that your life's a mess? Or what's gonna happen? Is anybody anybody's guess. You just can't picture one good thing in the whole sweet life ever happening. If that's what you're thinking, give it up, my friend. You better think again. You gotta think again. You gotta think again. Are you thinking about a troubled past? You had some good times, but they never seemed to last. And now you're worried about what's to come. And life's picnic table, you don't believe you'll get a crumb. If that's what you're thinking, give it up, my friend. You better think again. You gotta think again. You gotta think again. I walked for a while on your belly like a reptile. Anything you gotta do, think again. Or watch the world come to you. You're no good. Nobody loves me. Nobody even ever could. You got a dark cloud hanging over your head. Well, it's time to put those lying, nasty thoughts to bed. If that's what you're thinking, wake up, my friend. You gotta think again. 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 Thank you very much. Think again. And find the lost pick that's flying around in here somewhere.
It's over there by the door. It's over there by the door.
Oh, I got plenty more where that one came.
Okay.
So
You can go find it and keep it. No, I'm okay.
So you're just going to toss it out into the audience
Yeah. That's like a mic drop.
like a rock job.
All right, here we go.
Anybody get it?
Into the screaming throng. No fighting out there.
And I promise I didn't lick it first, which I usually do.
So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Last week we talked about standing on solid air, talked about standing on our principle, standing on our thoughts, because our thoughts are solid. I want to talk a little bit about cars, first of all. Any car people out there? Yeah.
Own one.
Yeah, you own one, you rely on one. Whether you're a car person or not, I'm sure you have your own druthers about what is in your car. You know, you like to have air conditioning? Yes. So your perfect car is going to have air conditioning. Heather likes the sunroof, so her perfect car is going to have a sunroof. Imagine, if you will, fill in the blanks. Imagine your perfect vehicle. Okay, it might be a muscle car, might be a minivan. Whatever it is, perfect to you is perfect, right? So whatever car you're thinking of, you're right. Right? It's the perfect car for you. Just picture that perfect car with all the bells and whistles, with all the wonderment of that car. It's even in the perfect color. Yes, you got to picture your car in your mind. Isn't it glorious? That perfect car, it's so perfect. It's so filled with possibilities. There's so many things that you can do, so many places you can go, so many people you can impress with this car. It's got all kinds of possibilities, and it looks fantastic. And it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. As great as it is, as wonderful as it is, as feature-packed as it is, the car itself doesn't do anything. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't get up and do a song and dance. That would be cool. But your car's not doing that. It's just sitting there. Why is it just sitting there? Any guesses?
It needs you.
Can't do it on its own.
Right, it can't do a thing on its own. It needs a driver. It needs a person. It needs a heart, a beating heart within it. It needs to be directed. Once directed, it will follow those directions to the letter because it's our perfect car. Right? It's going to go as fast as we want. It's going to do all the curves that we want. It's going to stop when we want it to stop. It's going to go when we want it to go. It's going to do everything that we tell it to do. But the thing is, we have to tell it to do stuff. So, this is an analogy. Okay? That perfect car is our perfect principle that we study. It's perfect principle. But principle, just in and of itself, is nothing. It does nothing. The law of abundance. It's fantastic. What a great concept. I can think of it and think, yeah, we live in an abundant universe. God has provided everything that we needed. On top of everything that we need, there is everything that we need. We have no, we can conceive of the law of abundance just by looking at, a tomato plant and how prolific that is. So we can conceive of this, but that in and of itself does nothing until we put that principle in our mind to work. Until we get into that principle and start using it in our lives and start thinking with our decisions that we make. Okay, I'm going to make this decision. Am I going to make a decision from lack of? It's probably not going to work out. Oh, I'd take a chance at this, but it's too risky. I'm probably going to wind up disappointed, so I'm not going to do it. That is completely different than fully embracing the law of abundance, which says that there is enough, that you are enough, that there is plenty for you. So with that law in mind, with that principle in mind, then make your decisions. Oh, well, there's enough? Oh, well, let me get in here and get some. There's enough good? Yeah, there's plenty. Well, then you have full right to claim the good that is yours to claim. But we can only do that when we let our hearts be ablaze. And Patrick, if you could give us the next slide. This is what's inside of you. This drives the car. And you may think to yourself, my heart is all ablaze like that. I'm not all passionate. No, you are. You are. You have a burning, passionate heart within you. With thoughts, with hopes, with dreams, with plans, with love. This is in all of us. The objective is, how much do we let this drive our decisions? That thing that we're really passionate about, that thing that we really care about, that objective that we want to achieve. Are we letting our hearts burn bright with this love? Or are we saying, oh, wait a minute, calm down. That's too much for you. You can't have that. You can only have so much, so, just settle down. Do something smaller. Be small. There's a great quote from Audre Lorde. And she says, oh man, I'm looking for it here because I lost my place. I'm going to find it, and you guys are going to be astounded. That's right. She says, and I cannot find this, but I remember it. So, hallelujah. Thank you, Spirit. She said that your silence will not save you. Your silence will not save you. Playing small. Pretending as though you don't have the keys to the universe in your hand. Pretending as though you don't have the entire backing of Spirit, of the all-knowing, the all-loving, the all-powerful creator of all things behind every move you make. You want to pretend that? That's okay. Then that is what Spirit will deliver to you. But if you embrace the truth of your oneness with Spirit, the truth of your oneness, the truth of your internal power, then that is what you will see. That is what you will experience. We can't go through life hiding from our greatness. I'm going to say that again. For those of you that don't know how great you are. We cannot go through life hiding our greatness. Being afraid of our greatness. Embrace it. Embrace it. I know that we have people here that have achieved great things. That have done things, that have survived things, that have achieved things. And some of those things only come after we make a shift in here. After we make this shift to say, you know what? I'm pretty good. I can handle this. That's right. I can do this. I can survive this. I can overcome this. I can thrive from this. I can let my heart be fully ablaze. But what are some of the things that keep us from doing this? Fear is one. We don't want to be hurt. That hurt, that pain that comes from disappointment. I do not enjoy being disappointed. I don't like getting my hopes up and putting my all into something and then having it fall apart. But please know, as we try to protect our heart, we're protecting something that cannot be harmed. We are protecting something that cannot be harmed. No one can come into your life and say, okay, love this and don't love that, and this is what your heart's going to do, and this is what you should be devoted to. No one can do that. We have to decide that for ourselves. No one can shrink the light that is within us. But we can crank it up just when we want to. So what we're trying to protect isn't vulnerable. Disappointment sucks. It does. But we can survive. We can thrive. We can learn from experiences without letting them wear us down and, okay, I got to wear this for the rest of my life, this disappointment. Okay, come on, disappointment, it's you and me. No, we don't have to do that. We can learn. We can be grateful for the experience. And the worst case scenario, we can be grateful for the experience and we can learn from it. In the best case scenario, we achieve. And we get that thing that we sought. But we can only do this when we combine principle with our passion. Because principle in and of itself, like that beautiful car, does absolutely nothing. It just sits there on a shelf being itself. We have to take that principle and we have to combine it with our passion. And together, oh, what can happen? What can we do? Passion's great too, but passion without principle is chaos. We got to have some sort of perspective to handle our immense passion, because this is immense. That fire that is burning within you is raging and full and wonderful and beautiful and warm. And we use principle to direct that immense flow of love that we have inside of us. So, yes, we need the two. We need principle and we need passion. There's a quote from Helen Keller. Wonderful quote. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. You are the adventurer. You are the adventurer, out on an amazing adventure that will never be duplicated, ever. We all know about sequels, right? Every movie, if it's a little tiny bit of good, gets a sequel. And another one, and we do this over and over again, and we watch the same old stories over and over again. I personally am tired of sequels. Yeah, thank you. Your life doesn't get a sequel. It's a one-off. And I told you guys before, I did the math. There isn't going to be another you. This is all we get. And we're given all the power in the universe to make this life our own, to fully live it, to be an example to other people, to let love into our hearts and to live bigger than we ever thought we could. This is your life. Approach it with passion and vigor and know that the Creator of all things is right there with you, empowering you, informing you, embracing you, enriching you. So, that leaves us with a bit of home play I wanted to leave you with. But first, are we ready to get in that car?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have got this beautiful vehicle here. This vehicle of principle. This vehicle of abundance. This vehicle of good. And all we need to do is get in and drive to our heart's content. Okay, so you guys are ready to get in the car
Yes.
Yes.
and drive this sucker?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so for our home play. Thank you, Patrick. For our home play today, some of the things that get into our way of getting into that car and letting our hearts become fully emblazed with passion is our experience. Something that happened to us. Something that we're trying to get over. Something that we feel is limiting us. It could be grief. It could be fear. Or some other hurt. And for your home play is if you have something like that that's holding you back from living your dreams, seek to unblock yourself. Now, we can do this in a lot of different ways. You can go to a practitioner for prayer. That helps a lot because a practitioner is only going to see God working in your life. Is only going to see God as you. Another thing you can do is get therapy. I got therapy, it worked for me. And there's some things you need to work through, some things you need to work through at like maybe a different level of consciousness. Therapy might work. You might get into a group situation of similar people that are doing the same thing that you are, getting over whatever it is that needs to be gotten over. A lot of times our blockages can be very comfortable in our lives. Our grief can become very comfortable. We can build a place for it in our little mind. We build a little home for our grief, and that's where my grief is. I'll always have that. It'll always be with me, and it'll always affect me in the exact same way. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Especially if that grief is keeping you from living the fullness of your life. You're meant to live. That's why you're here. Is to live and to take advantage of everything that God has given you. That's our mission. So, number one, in your home play, if you have blockages of fear, grief, work with a practitioner, work with a therapist, get into a group, seek to be free of it, and know that that freedom is possible. And know that that freedom is at hand. And I guarantee you, different little opportunities to resolve it will bubble up in your life unexpectedly. Without you even looking for it. Just by opening the door to clearing through these blockages, things start to move into place. And it's wonderful to witness. Number two, spend time contemplating your heart. Imagine it opening and expanding. Imagine the fire that's there growing. Shedding a light on different things that you can do with your life. Different things that you can do. Different decisions that you can make. Different ways you can feel. So open your heart and contemplate that. And lastly, it's not on the slide, but lastly, get in that car and drive. Get in that car and drive. It's yours. That car is yours. There isn't a thing that you need to do to earn it. It's yours. It's your birthright. Joy is your birthright. Love is your birthright. Wisdom is your birthright. Beauty is your birthright. So what do you think? You guys with me?
Yes.
We got to get in that car as soon as we leave. I mean, you can get in that car right now. You don't have to wait until after service. You can get in that car and start driving right now to places of your dreams. So let's take that into prayer. For a moment, let's bring our minds, our consciousness into this present moment. Right here, right now. To the sound of this music, to the sound of my voice. Draw yourselves into this present moment. A moment that is crackling with life. This present moment that has boundless possibilities. This present moment of love. And it is from here we declare that there is one Spirit, one guide, one divine presence. One infinite cause. And it is living principle. It is all the love, light, beauty, and joy, and wisdom, and peace that we seek. It is all these things in all of these forms. It is spirit. It is abundant. It is lush. It is rich. It is loving and it is responsive. And just as I know that there is only one, I know that I'm fully part of this one, an integral, vital part of the one. And as such, I have access to everything that God is. Every principle that God is my principle. To have, to hold, to embrace, to wield, to revel within. And I know this because I know that I am one with Spirit. And as I know that I am one, I know that everyone here is also one with Spirit. And that we all have access to everything that we need. All the different shades of good that there are reside within each and every one of us. So today, as I release limitations, as I let my heart grow into this beautiful, passionate fire, I know that whatever I set my mind to do, the full endorsement and power of Spirit is behind me to do it. All the good that I can imagine is mine at hand. And I'm so happy to know this. I'm so happy to know and embrace and to live this in every decision that I make, in every move that I make, in every moment, every precious moment that I'm alive. And let us know this together about ourselves, about each other. Know this truth of boundless possibility for every single person walking on this planet now. And let us release these words into the mind of a responsive universe that makes them real before our eyes. As we know we are powerful, we will see manifestations of power in front of our eyes. As we know that we are love, we will see manifestations of love all around us. As we know that we are peace, we will see and experience peace all around us. This is our birthright. This is our inherent greatness. And so let us all release these words with a giddy expectation of seeing these blessed manifestations in our lives now. And so let us release this prayer with those blessed words. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you, David. Once again, Gary Weinberg.
beautiful song here that I did not write by. Oh, hi. We kind of know it. I don't even need that.
No.
It's a crutch. But I do need this. So this is a Daniel Nahmod song. Anybody not know who Daniel Nahmod is? Good, you didn't speak up. I like that. I like it when that happens. So this pick I will not throw into the audience because I do like it. I'm reaching out, if you don't sing along, to feel the infinite. I'm reaching out to know the divine. I'm reaching out to feel the infinite. Yeah, forever is already mine. I'm going deep to feel the infinite. I'm going deep to know the divine. I'm going deep to feel the infinite. Yeah, forever is already mine. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm rising up to feel the infinite. I'm rising up to know the divine. I'm rising up to feel the infinite. Yeah, forever is already mine. I'm rising up to feel the infinite. I'm rising up to know the divine. I'm rising up to feel the infinite. Yeah, forever is already mine. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul.
Oh my goodness, Gary Weinberg, y'all. Boy, if you like that, come back tonight. We're going to get a whole lot more Gary and a lot of other great singers and performers. So it's going to be action-packed. Did I mention the cabaret tonight? Just want to make sure that I mentioned that. So, yes, starts at 6 o'clock. Tickets are $25 at the door,
No.
tickets are $30 at the door. They're $25 now. Right now, if you want to buy tickets. And if you're online, you can purchase the tickets on Eventbrite, and then come on down to Winners and get a great show. So, we are a center that observes the spiritual practice of giving and tithing. We call it conscious, committed, and structured giving. There are many ways to give and expand your abundance consciousness. We give of our time through volunteering. We give of our talents through participation. And we give of our treasure through financial donations. Your gifts help us in our mission to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. Our tithing partner for this month is the Yolo Food Bank, and they are what they are. They are a vital resource in this county that is doing amazing work, and we are helping to support them this quarter with with a little bit of our donations that we get from you today. So that is our tithing partner. And there are many ways to give. You can text to give at the number on your screen now. You can visit our website at cslyolo.org and click on the Donate Now button. And you can also send us a good old-fashioned check or money order to the address that's on your screen and make that out to CSL Yolo. And if you aren't doing any of that, you can just put some money in the plate that's coming around to you right now. So now that we know why we give and we know how to give, let us enter into that sacred consciousness of divine abundance. And I ask you to place your hand over your heart, symbolizing that vibrational energy of circulation, and say with me our abundance affirmation. I give with an attitude of abundance, knowing that as I give, I do receive. Today, I celebrate my prosperity and my ability to share from my overflow of good. I give from the knowledge that all is well.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
We bless and release these gifts to do their work of proclaiming the good news that all is well. As we have freely given, according to the law of circulation, it returns to us, full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So we will always have more to enjoy and to spare, to give and to share. For this we give thanks. We let it be so, and so it is. And we have a message for our children today, our children that are headed this way, and the children that we have nestled deeply in our hearts. We say to you, we love you.
We love you.
We're here for you.
We're here for you.
And we're so glad you're here.
And we're so glad you're here.
Yes. And we believe in the power of connection at this center. And what does that mean? That means that we believe that we are connected to Spirit. And we're also connected to each other. And that connection has power. And we utilize that power in the form of prayer. So if you find yourself in need of prayer today, prayer practitioners, please raise your hands. Please call upon us for prayer. It is our pleasure, our duty, our sacred duty to see God working in your life and to know the truth about you and your connection to Spirit. So if you find yourself in need of prayer today, then please call upon one of our prayer practitioners or myself, or you can put a prayer request in the box in the back that has emblazoned upon it the entire vocabulary of Spirit. Yes, we put it all on that box. And the entire vocabulary of Spirit is yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, put your prayer request in that box, or you can leave a prayer request on our online practitioners mailbox that you can get to on our website, which is cslyolo.org. So now you have no excuse not to get prayer. If you find that you need it, please let us know. And last but not least, we are having a fellowship downstairs. It's a little abridged fellowship because we're going to be up here getting ready for the show tonight. But please join us. We've got coffee and tea and some goodies down there and just some fellowship and fun. So please join us downstairs after the service. And all of that happens after the closing song and benediction, which we will have now. So let's get in a big circle. Don't run into each other. Okay. Oh, we made it. We're good at this. Boy, look at this big old circle. Wow. There you go. All right. Today, and let your hearts be ablaze with passion, and take that passion and put it next to our divine principle, and get in that car and drive wherever you want to, and know that God loves you. And so it is.
So it is.